friends, distinguished guests, and all of you who have gathered here today, I want to begin by acknowledging a simple yet profound truth. This moment right now is not an accident. It is a gathering of remarkable individuals, each carrying a tapestry of stories, a wealth of experiences, and a wisdom that can only be earned through the passage of time. You are not defined by the years on your calendars, but by the richness of the life you have lived. You are the historians of our society, the keepers of our collective memory, and the foundation upon which future generations will build. For that, I offer you my deepest respect. I know that life has a way of leaving its mark on us. I know that many of you have faced battles, both seen and unseen. The silent pains of loss, the weight of responsibility, the quiet anxieties that can creep into even the most peaceful moments. Perhaps you have reached a point where you feel you have completed your journey, that your most significant contributions are behind you, and that the time has come to simply sit back and observe the world. There is a common narrative in our culture that suggests a certain age marks a time of retreat, a time of quiet contemplation after the main act has concluded. But I am here to challenge that notion with every fiber of my being. I am here to tell you with unwavering conviction that the most important chapters of your story may still be unwritten. As the Apostle Paul reminds us in Philippians 1:6, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. This is not a time for winding down. It is a time for rediscovering, for reimagining, and for reigniting that may have been overshadowed by the responsibilities of your past. This is a powerful and transformative question, one that beckons you to look beyond the ordinary and to reconnect with the core of who you are. The wisdom you possess is not meant to be kept in a vault. It is a beacon of light, a guiding force, and a gift to be shared with a world that is desperate for clarity and perspective. Your voice, your experience, and your presence are more valuable now than they have ever been. Your life's journey is not a collection of memories to be filed away. It is a living, breathing testament to resilience, a powerful narrative of hope, and a source of inspiration for everyone around you. Let us not see this as a time of decline, but as a time of expansion, an era to embrace new possibilities, to forge new connections, and to live with a renewed sense of purpose. This is your moment to reclaim your narrative and to begin writing the most impactful chapter yet. This is a call to the heart of the matter. The second chapter of our journey together is about perspective, about the profound power of how you choose to see your own life. We are all storytellers, and the most important story we tell is the one we tell ourselves. For too long, society has told a story about aging that is filled with words like decline, fading, and winding down. I want you to reject that story entirely. Instead, let's create a new narrative, a powerful, vibrant one that is fueled by truth and wisdom. The past is not a burden to carry. It is a foundation to build upon. Every joy, every struggle, every setback, and every victory has contributed to the magnificent person you are today. Think of your life not as a timeline of events, but as a masterpiece. The mistakes are not blemishes. They are the dark, rich colors that provide contrast and depth. The triumphs are the brilliant strokes of light that bring the painting to life. And your scars, both visible and invisible, are the intricate textures that tell a story of survival and resilience. You have earned every one of them. Your intelligence is not measured by how quickly you can recall a fact, but by the depth of your understanding of life's complexity. Your strength is not found in your physical abilities, but in the unyielding spirit that has carried you through every storm. This is the truth of your existence, and it is a powerful one. So, how do we reclaim this story? We start by sharing it. And then, your legacy is not something you leave behind in a will. It is the wisdom you impart, the values you teach, and the love you share. As Proverbs 20:29 reminds us, the glory of young men is their strength, but the splendor of old men is their gray hair. That splendor is not just a sign of age, but a symbol of the profound wisdom you carry. You hold within you a library of knowledge that is irreplaceable. Open the pages of that library and let the world read. Mentor a young professional, volunteer to read to children, or simply sit down with a neighbor and share your journey. Your voice, filled with the resonance of a life fully lived, is a gift. Your story is an act of defiance against a world that sometimes wants to make you invisible. It is a declaration that your life has meaning, your voice has power, and your presence is a blessing. Let us turn our past from a source of regret into a source of wisdom. Let us use our experiences not as a limitation, but as a guide. Let us embrace the magnificent, intricate, and beautiful tapestry of our lives and share its patterns with a world that is longing for something real. This is your chance to become the hero of your own story, to be the wise elder who inspires with every word and every gesture. We have been conditioned to believe in the myth of retirement, a concept that suggests a sudden stop to our productive lives. It paints a picture of a finish line where work ends and a long, quiet rest begins. But I am here to tell you that retirement, as we know it, is a fallacy. It is not an ending. It is a profound beginning. It is the moment you are freed from the constraints of having to work for a paycheck and given the divine opportunity to work for your soul. This is not the time to stop creating. It is the time to start creating with a purpose that is purely your own. Think about the passions you may have set aside. Now, what did you love to do before life's demands took over? Perhaps you dreamed of painting, playing an instrument, writing a novel, or learning a new language. This is the time to pick up that brush, to dust off that guitar, to open that blank page. A purpose no longer needs to be tied to an office or a schedule. It can be found in the rhythm of a new hobby, in the joy of learning, or in the quiet satisfaction of a project completed just for you. This new purpose is not about money, it is about meaning. As the Bible says in 1 Corinthians 12:4-6, there are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit distributes them. There are different kinds of service, but the same Lord. There are different kinds of working, but in all of them and in every one, it is the same God at work. This is about fueling the fire within you that has been waiting for an opportunity to burn brightly again. Furthermore, a powerful new purpose awaits in serving others. The need for compassionate, experienced, and dedicated individuals in our communities is immense. Your expertise, your patience, and your time are invaluable resources. Volunteering is not just a way to fill your days, it is a way to find a sense of belonging and a profound sense of fulfillment. You can mentor a child in need, help at a local food bank, or share your professional skills with a nonprofit organization. When you invest your time in others, you are investing in a legacy that will echo far beyond your lifetime. You are building a community, and in doing so, you are building a richer life for yourself. The idea of a job may be behind you, but the concept of a calling is more alive than ever. Your calling is that quiet whisper in your heart, the thing that brings you a sense of deep satisfaction and joy. It might be found in your garden, in a classroom, or at a workbench. It might be as simple as being a loving presence in the lives of your family and friends. This new chapter is about discovering and embracing that calling without any pressure or expectation. It is about living with intention, with heart, and with a renewed sense of wonder. Let us redefine retirement, not as a time of withdrawal, but as a vibrant, purposeful, and joyful expansion of the soul. In this next chapter, we must turn our attention to the sacred relationship between our mind and body. We have spent decades prioritizing our careers, our families, and our commitments, often putting our own well-being on the back burner. This is the time to change that. This is not about achieving some unrealistic standard of health, but about nurturing and honoring the incredible vessel that has carried you this far. Your body is a testament to your resilience, and your mind is a garden that needs to be tended with care. A vibrant life requires a vibrant body, and that doesn't mean you need to run marathons. It means you need to find joy in movement. Whether it's a gentle walk in the park, a session of yoga, or simply dancing to your favorite song in the kitchen, motion is life. Regular physical activity, no matter how small, can drastically improve not only your physical health, but also your mental clarity and mood. It's an act of self-love, a daily ritual to honor yourself. Think of exercise not as a chore, but as a celebration of the strength and mobility you still possess. Equally important is the care you give to your mind. Our minds are our most powerful tool, and they require continuous stimulation and nourishment. Learning a new skill is not just for the young. It is a proven way to keep your mind sharp and engaged. Take up a new language, learn to play chess, or master a digital art program. These activities create new neural pathways and keep your brain young and agile. They challenge you, they frustrate you, and they reward you with a deep sense of accomplishment. Never let anyone tell you that you are too old to learn something new. As Romans 12:2 says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The mind is a muscle, and it gets stronger with every challenge you give it. Furthermore, this is a time to embrace mindfulness and presence. We have to spend so much of our lives rushing from one task to the next. Now you have the opportunity to slow down and truly experience the world around you. Practice meditation, spend time in nature, or simply sit quietly and observe your own thoughts without judgment. This connection between mind and body, this focus on the present moment, is where true peace resides. It's where you can let go of the anxieties of the past and the worries of the future and find joy in the simple act of being. Let this new dawn be a time of holistic wellness, where you nurture your body with care and your mind with curiosity, creating a foundation for a life filled with vitality and grace. Throughout our lives, we learn that the one constant is change. But for many of us, change can be a source of fear and resistance, especially as we get older. We cling to what is familiar, to the routines and comforts we have built over a lifetime. However, I want to propose a different perspective. Change is not the enemy. It is the invitation. It is an invitation to grow, to adapt, and to discover a resilience you may not have known you had. The greatest stories of our lives are often born from the moments when everything we thought we knew was turned upside down. Think about the changes you have already navigated. You've witnessed incredible technological shifts, survived economic downturns, and adapted to countless personal losses and transformations. Every one of those moments required you to be flexible, to learn, and to endure. You have already proven your capacity for change. The key now is to embrace it with an open heart and a curious mind. The loss of a loved one, the changes in your physical abilities, or the restructuring of your family unit are not signs of a closing door. They are the catalyst for a new one to open. It is in these moments of transition that we discover our truest strength. The power to be resilient is not about avoiding the hard times. It is about your ability to bounce back, to find a new path forward, and to continue to find joy and meaning despite the challenges. It's about being like a willow tree, which bends gracefully in the wind instead of breaking. This resilience is a muscle that you've been building your entire life, and now is the time to flex it. Learn to let go of what you cannot control and focus on what you can. Your attitude, your actions, and your unwavering spirit. The Bible beautifully captures this sentiment in James 1-4. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking any. The unpredictable nature of life is what makes it so beautiful. The journey is not a straight line, and the detours are often where we find the most valuable treasures. Embrace the unexpected invitations, whether they are a new friendship, a spontaneous trip, or a new challenge. Every change is an opportunity to write a new, thrilling passage in your life story. Do not resist the current of change. Learn to swim with it. Wow. Let it carry you to new shores, new experiences, and a deeper understanding of your own incredible strength. You are a survivor, a thriver, and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. In the midst of all the changes and challenges that life presents, there's one constant, a profound and simple practice that can transform everything: gratitude. Gratitude is not just a feeling. It is a powerful perspective, a deliberate choice to focus on the abundance in your life rather than the lack. It is a way of seeing the world not through the lens of what has been lost, but through the lens of what you have been given. A heart full of gratitude is a heart full of light, and that light can dispel even the deepest shadows. This practice starts with the small things. The warmth of the sun on your face, the sound of birds in the morning, the comfort of a good book, or a cup of hot tea. It is a conscious decision to pause and appreciate the simple, beautiful moments that often go unnoticed. When you begin to actively seek out these moments of grace, your entire world begins to change. The things that once seemed ordinary become extraordinary. The challenges don't disappear, but they lose their power over you because your focus is on what is right, not what is wrong. Practicing gratitude also has a ripple effect on your relationships. When you express thanks to the people in your life, you are not just saying a polite word. You are affirming their value, their kindness, and their presence. A simple thank you to a loved one, a neighbor, or a friend can strengthen a bond in ways that money cannot. You have a profound opportunity to be a source of encouragement and light in the lives of those around you. You can be the one who sees the good, who acknowledges the effort, and who reminds others of their own worth. Your life is a testament to countless blessings, both large and small. Your memories, your health, your family, your friends. These are all gifts that should be celebrated. The Bible tells us in 1 Thessalonians 5:18 to give thanks in all circumstances. For this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. This is not a suggestion, but a divine principle for a life of contentment and peace. Let gratitude be your daily practice, your morning prayer, and your nightly reflection. Let it be the lens through which you view your life's journey. When you do, you will find that your heart becomes a sanctuary of peace, and your spirit becomes a wellspring of joy. The wisdom of gratitude is a gift you give to yourself, a powerful key that unlocks the door to a life of contentment and profound meaning. We have journeyed together through these chapters, exploring purpose, perspective, change, and gratitude. Now, as we reach this final chapter of our time together, I want to leave you with a powerful truth. This is not an ending. This is a beginning. This is the moment you get to pick up the pen and write the most profound, most authentic, and most purposeful chapter of your life, with all the wisdom you have gained and all the freedom you now possess. This is your time to live with intentionality and joy. I want to be very clear. The time to act is now. Do not wait for a special occasion. Do not wait until you feel more ready. Do not let fear or past regrets hold you captive. As it is written in Ecclesiastes 3:1, there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Your season is now. Today is the day to embrace a new hobby, to volunteer, to reconcile with a friend, to share your story with a loved one, or simply to take a moment to be grateful. The world is waiting for your wisdom, your light, and your unique contribution. Your life is a masterpiece, and every day is a chance to add another beautiful stroke. So, I challenge you, when you leave this place, do not return to a life of passive observation. Instead, return as a participant, a creator, a mentor, and a source of inspiration. Go and tell your stories. Go and share your wisdom. Go and learn something new. Go and connect with someone who needs your light. Let your legacy be not what you leave behind, but what you choose to live right now. Let this be a season of rediscovery, of renewal, and of profound purpose. You are not defined by your past, but by the potential of your future. Your best days are not behind you. They are right here, right now, waiting to be created. You have survived storms, you have climbed mountains, and you have loved deeply. All of that has prepared you for this moment. This is your time to shine. This is your time to live. This is your time to be fully, completely, and unapologetically you. So go forth, my friends, and write that magnificent, unfinished chapter. May it be filled with adventure, purpose, and an abundance of joy.